Hey everyone, welcome to Home and Hearth. I'm Jamie, and today I'm going to be making some cowboy candy. I think it's going to be great. Never made it before. Should be fun. Alrighty, so we've got our ingredients. We've got 3 pounds of jalapenos. I left the seeds and ribs in because I'm a psychopath that way. I have granulated garlic. I've got my granulated white sugar. I've got turmeric. I've got celery seed, cayenne pepper, our apple cider vinegar. And guys, that's really all the ingredients. That's it. Got our measuring spoons, our measuring cup, and our nice big empty clean pot ready to go. I also have my recipe over here that I'm following, and we are about to get busy. All right, so we are ready to start, everyone. The recipe calls for 2 cups of apple cider vinegar. Let me get that cap turned around. Oh, the smell is strong. All right, so we got 2 cups of apple cider vinegar. We have 2 cups of our granulated sugar. There's 1. And there's 2. Set that aside. Probably put the cap back on that vinegar. Okay, and then we're going to do ½ teaspoons of turmeric and celery seed. Be careful with your turmeric, everyone, because basically it stains when you open your eyes and look at it wrong. It's pretty powerful stuff. All right, ½ teaspoon turmeric. And our celery seed. Yeah, the turmeric is pretty spectacular at staining things. It makes a great dye. Let's see. All right, so we got those in. And it says 3 teaspoons of granulated garlic, which we have right here. I'm going to go ahead and take the cap off while I do that one. Eee, that's fragrant too. Oof. All right, we got our 1 teaspoon mark. Cool. It says 3. There's 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty. Okay, and then we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of ground cayenne pepper. Which kind of amuses me, everyone, because we're gonna be adding 3 pounds of jalapenos, but no, we need that 1 teaspoon of ground cayenne pepper because, you know, we're twisted that way. All right, and there's our cayenne pepper. Alrighty, so I'm gonna give this a mix. We're gonna get the heat on, and it tells us we need to bring this to a boil and then reduce and simmer for 4 minutes. Then we're gonna add our peppers in, and then we're gonna cook it a little bit more. So let's get her going. So I just rechecked the recipe and don't know what happened there, but it's not 2 cups granulated sugar, it's 6 cups. Yeah, not sure what happened there in my head. Yeah, not sure at all what happened. But we got the extra sugar added. And it does look a lot better now, because at first I'm like, gosh, that doesn't seem like very much in this pot. Is that right? And I looked at the recipe and went, oh. Yeah, so we made that mistake, but I added the other 4 cups of sugar. We are good. I am stirring, and we are bringing it up to temperature. All right, we are, vinegar. Oh, nice face shot there. Okay, it's bubbling a lot. I hope that's okay. It says to add our jalapenos. So I can do this without, crashing and burning. Coffee cup. And of course I have no gloves on, so this will be hysterically fun. All right, that's not gonna work. All right. Okay, all right, it's away, it's away, it's away. Okay, we got it. Okay, let's mix all these in. Yeehaw. I made a cowboy joke. Yeehaw. Oh, I'm gonna burn for that. Okay. All right, I guess they're nicely coated. And it says, glasses please, it says, okay, add the pepper slices and simmer for exactly 4 minutes. I gotta get it back up to, yeah, I gotta get it back up to simmer. Whenever I try, do any of you can, and if so, when you're trying a new recipe, do you ever feel like it's a life or death situation? Like, I have to do this right. I must succeed. You know, like the, like I've never cooked syrup before. I've never, you know, made that before. Do you ever feel like I'm going to do something wrong and blow up my house? You know? You ever? Just me? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to try and get this up to a simmer relatively soon, and then we are going to simmer for 4 minutes, and then, and only then, we are going to strain out the jalapenos, and then we're going to hard boil this syrup until it reduces. And it says to reduce. Actually, we're going to take the jalapenos, when we take them out, we're going to go ahead and put them in the jars. Yeah, and then we're going to hard boil it for about 6 minutes, and then we're going to ladle that syrup over the jars. So let's get ready for that, and I'm going to keep my eye on this, so once it gets up to a boil again, we can move forward. Groovy. Okay, we are down to the last 30 seconds or so before the timer goes off. It is simmering nicely. Let's see here. Well, this is the problem with a tiny kitchen. Now, I'm just going to have to fill it from here. I'm just going to scoot that pot to the back side where the burner's cool, and then we will proceed with our jars. Okay. And here goes our timer. Cool. All right, let's take that off and start ladling in our pinos. Whoops. Oh, that's gonna. Oh, phew. Yeah, I dropped one. Yeah, I did. Oh, goodness. That's gonna leave a mark. Okay. I'm just envisioning all of the sugary syrup that I am dumping everywhere that I'm going to end up cleaning up. But that's okay. We're learning. We're learning as we go here. I'm learning. I hope you're learning. Okay. I've got several of the jars filled here so far. Okay. I'm going to go back and top them off. Ooh. Oh, it's hot over that burner. Yeah. All right, so I don't know that I'm going to get all the jars that oh, you know what? I'm not going to get all those jars. I had to look it up. This recipe is for 9 half pints. So I'm only going to get a few. Lordy, that is hot. My goodness, that burner is steamy. Okay, there's a couple more I missed. Okay, that looks pretty good. And I know that we need to bring that back over. Oh, face. Got it in the face. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this back to a hard boil. We're going to leave it there for 6 minutes, and then we can ladle this syrup into those jars. Okay. Woo! All right. I'm kind of poking them down because I'm going to end up condensing a lot. I can see that already. I totally spaced that I was doing full pints instead of half pints. I checked on the USDA guidelines page for these jars, and really it is apparently half pints and pints are timed the same way. So they're, you know, if it says 20 minutes for half pints, it's 20 minutes for pints. So I'm good. I was actually very paranoid about that. So when in doubt, Google that. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Use a couple more in there. Because it said actually only like a 1/4 inch headspace or something. So I'm going to pack these BBs pretty good. Alright. Using my poker. Okay. Listen, these are very sticky. And very hot. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. Everyone at home watching is like, should she be allowed in the kitchen? Is she okay? Oh, that's hot. Okay. Okay. Hopefully I'll have use of those fingers again. These are going to be pretty big jars, but I'm actually going to be giving several of them away as gifts for the holidays. So the larger jars I'm not as concerned about. Ooh, guys, I only got 3 quarts. I only got 3.5 pints. So I'm going to take that half pint in the pint jar, if you follow me. I'm going to go ahead and just top that off with syrup, and I'm going to refrigerate it. I won't can it. I'll just put it in the fridge. But the other 3 we're actually going to can. Whew. Okay, need a ladle. Grab our ladle. It doesn't say to stir, but I'm going to stir. Okay. Alright, so. Okay. Looking good. Okay, so go ahead and get these. These are still clean. Get those out of the way. These are no longer clean. All right, we've got about 2.5 minutes, and we'll be ready to lock and load. All right, we're back. We've got the jars in. I put in some empty jars and filled them with water to balance out the load. We're going to bring this to a ROiling boil, and then we're going to process it for 20 minutes. I'll see you soon. Well, we are there, guys. We are at a full ROiling boil. Now, we set the timer for 20 minutes. We are done. Let's get these out of the canner and onto the counter. Well, everyone, we did it. We made cowboy candy. I think they turned out good. I'm going to make the second batch here after a while. And I just want to thank you for spending time with me. I've had a ball. Thank you for stopping by. And if you enjoyed this content, if you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe.